I know you don't want to hear this. But what if I told you the biggest threat to email copywriters isn't AI? It's the writers who learn how to use AI better than everyone else. That is the threat. And today, we're going to combat that threat. Because right now, thousands of writers are spending hours staring at blank screens, struggling to come up with ideas, fighting writer's block, and wondering why their content isn't connecting with readers. And all they want to do is reach out and grab a hold of something to help them move forward. Meanwhile, another group of writers is producing more content, generating more sales, writing faster, and creating stronger email campaigns. And they're doing it with the exact same tools everyone else has access to. And they're kicking your behind while doing it. So what's the difference? That's exactly what we're going to go over today. Now, I've been in the content creation business for over 25 years, writing content for only just a few niches. And I have typed what seems to be a billion words. So I know a few things about content. And with the advancements of all the different AI platforms out there, this one subject keeps coming up. Is AI going to take my job? Now, before this video ends, we will answer that question. But first, I'm going to share one thing AI still cannot do. And it separates average email copywriters from great ones who consistently build trust, create relationships, and generate sales. Now, I know, hang on. Stay with me here for a minute. Because that single insight could completely change how you approach content creation. It will. If you spent any time online recently, you probably heard or seen the debates. AI versus human intelligence. AI versus human creativity. AI versus human writers. And some people believe AI will replace content creators entirely, while others believe AI-generated content is useless. However, the truth is somewhere in the middle here. Understanding that middle ground may become one of the most valuable skills any email copywriter can develop. Now think about it. We have all used AI. So when you ask AI to generate email ideas or subject lines, content outliners, and customer pain points, sales hooks, product descriptions and benefits, customer characteristics, we all use it. Where do those ideas come from? They come from the information you provide, from the prompts you create and the directions you give. You see, AI doesn't wake up in the morning with a new business idea. It doesn't experience frustration. It doesn't feel excitement, and it doesn't buy products. AI doesn't struggle through life's challenges. Humans do. We do. And that's the biggest advantages. It still belongs to you. But here's where many writers make a huge critical mistake. They treat AI like a replacement. Oh, AI can do this. I'll just program AI to do that. I program AI to do this. Instead of treating it like a creative amplifier. There's a massive difference between those two approaches because AI is incredibly good at speed, really good at pattern recognition and organizing, brainstorming, and coming up with other ideas. But it's not incredibly good at being human. That's your job. And in a moment, I'm going to show you exactly why that matters more today than ever before. But first, let's talk about productivity. One of the most common keyword searches right now is how to write emails faster. Okay? Another popular search is how to overcome writer's block, which, believe it or not, is a real thing. And another real important search is how to improve email marketing results. You see, what's the most interesting part? What's the most interesting part about these three questions? It's that AI can help with all three. Sitting down to write an email campaign. You imagine just sitting down, you're going to write your email campaign, and instead of spending 30 minutes, if you're lucky, it only takes you that long, trying to find an angle for your email campaigns. Instead, you ask AI for 20 different perspectives on a customer's problem. You're not starting from zero. You're starting with 20 possibilities. Your brain cells begin evaluating. You start comparing, improving, expanding, and combining these results that you get. The creative process accelerates not because AI replaced your thinking. I know a few people that would help, but because AI gave your thinking a different perspective, more material to work with. And that's a completely different mindset. This leads to us to something more tangible that nobody ever discusses. The best AI generated content comes from people who already understand human psychology. Yeah, think about it. The strongest prompt usually comes from experienced marketers, experienced writers, and good storytellers. Why is that? Because they understand what customers think, right? They understand a customer buying behavior, emotional triggers. How come they don't want to buy? Overcoming their objections, stuff we talk about when we create our email content. And they also understand their desires. This is also part of getting deep inside the reader's brain. And AI simply helps them explore those ideas faster. Now, here's where things get really, really interesting. What happens when every writer has access to AI? Well, we do. Wouldn't all content become the same? Wouldn't everyone sound, well, identical? Wouldn't every email start feeling robotic, like read from a template? Actually, yes. And that's what's already happening today. Many inboxes are slammed with flooded content that feels polished, but doesn't deliver. It feels empty. Professional, but you forget about it right away. Technically correct, but emotionally disconnected. And that's where human intelligence starts pulling ahead again and again and again. Because humans have stories. We have experience and failures. And we've got victories and we have defeats. Humans have emotions, and emotions drive the brain. Let's look at a simple example. AI can tell someone that a weight loss program helped customers lose 20 pounds. But a human, a good writer, can explain what it felt like to walk into a high school reunion after losing those same 20 pounds. AI can describe, well, confidence. A human can relive it. AI can explain fear, but a human remembers fear. AI can describe frustration. A human can feel that same frustration again simply by writing about it. And readers, like you and I, we notice the difference. We all do. Even when they can't explain why, we know, like, yep, that's crap. That's AI garbage. Yep, there's nothing there. There's a reason some emails feel alive, while others feel manufactured. It's like going to a really nice wooden log cabin to a manufactured 10 home. You feel the difference immediately. It's because real emotions leave fingerprints. They touch upon the reader's emotions. And those fingerprints are incredibly difficult for any type of artificial intelligence to recreate perfectly. Now, don't misunderstand me. AI absolutely has a place in content creation because we use it every day. In fact, I believe writers who ignore AI are putting themselves at a huge, gigantic disadvantage, but not for the reason most people think. The advantage isn't that AI writes for you. The advantage is that AI helps you think faster. And that distinction, well, that changes everything. Imagine having a brainstorming partner available 24 hours a day. You need subject lines? Oh man, ask for 50. You need email hooks? Ask for 20 of them. How about customer objections? Give me a list of 30. Story ideas, generate dozens. Now, your brain isn't working harder, it's working smarter with the tools you have. Instead of spending all your energy searching for ideas, you're spending your energy evaluating these ideas, improving the ideas, making those ideas feel more human. And this is where the real magic happens, because readers don't buy from robots. They buy from people. They buy from trust. And they buy from the relationships that you, the content creator, have already established. Customers buy from understanding the information given to them. And understanding comes from, well, shared human experiences, real people's reviews, testimonials, interviews, and quotes. Which brings me to the biggest open secret inside of email marketing today. I want you to take a screenshot of this or write it down, anything so you can refer back to it. The writers who will dominate the next decade aren't the ones who fight AI. They're the ones who combine AI efficiently with human empathy. Think about that for a moment. Because AI provides speed. Human provides the connection. AI provides volume. I mean, you ask it a question, it gives you a ton of answers, tons of options, ideas. Humans provide the meaning to that. And when these two forces work together, like these great copywriters do nowadays, productivity can increase dramatically without sacrificing being, well, authentic, a human. Now, here's the question I promised earlier. Where's the one thing AI still cannot fully replicate? Lived experience. Us, people, humans. That is what no AI platform can replicate. The moment you struggled, you remember that. When you succeeded, you remember. The lessons you learned the hard way. The mistake that cost you money. And something you heard that changed your total perspective. That one story that transformed your business. Because it connected with some lived experience. That's why. These moments belong to you. And every great email copywriter learns how to turn those moments into content. That's why your future success isn't determined by whether AI becomes smarter, which it will. It's determined by whether you become a better observer of human behavior. And we mentioned that earlier too. Because the more you understand people, the better your prompts become. The better your prompts become, the better your AI output becomes. You get better answers, better responses, better connections with that. It's a cycle. It's a powerful cycle. And the writers who understand this, well, they're already gaining an advantage and kicking you in the behind. So if you're an email copywriter or content creator, even an aspiring writer, don't view AI as competition. Don't do it. View it as a tool, a powerful tool. Use it to generate ideas, to brainstorm, organize your thoughts, speed up research, which is a big thing. Use all these platforms to increase productivity. But never forget where the emotional connections come from. They come from us. These connections come from you, from me, from people, humans, our experiences, our observations, and your perspectives and your voice. That's where it comes from. Because at the end of the day, AI can help create some really good content. But humans create fantastic relationships. And these relationships are still what drives sales today. That's all I got for now. Don't forget, leave those comments below. We all know which direction we can take the channel. Smash that link below and get your free PDF guide, Getting Deep Inside the Reader's Brain. And don't forget to check out this video here to help evaluate your understanding of human psychology. And as always, thanks for being here.